So this is to show you how to use Orange Slices, which is a rubric that you can use on Google Classroom when students submit like a Google Doc to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a blank document, and you can label it whatever you want. In this case, I'm going to label it rubric. And if I had a writing prompt for them to complete, whatever it may be, okay. And I don't want to I don't want to have a ton of papers, and I don't want to be having to flip back and forth when I'm trying to grade a rubric. And the kids want to know what they did. So the first thing I'm going to do is make sure I add the add-on Orange Slice. So you go to add-ons, and you go to get add-ons. And then you're going to go to the search box and put in Orange Slice. And since I already have it, it says manage, but it would have a plus with a free button next to it, and you would click that. They also have one for students for peer editing. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to add-ons, now that I have it on there, and I'm going to go to Orange Slice and score rubric. And it now pops up on the right side. I'm somebody, I like ABC order, descending the greatest value to the least value, so I'm going to leave that exactly how it is. And, you could do a traditional approach of A, B, C, D, F, great, good, average, needs more, or you can be creative, create your own. In my case, I'm going to start with the great, good, average, and needs more. Okay, and then over here, they give you some of the rubrics that you can put in. So like for me, for math, we would use vocabulary, conventions, sentence fluency and completion, and maybe I got this one because I want to have a blank row. And I'm going to click create rubric. And I'm not going to score it yet because I need to do this blank row. First, I'm going to put work, shows all steps and has correct answer, has one error or missing step, has two errors or missing steps, insufficient work shown, no work shown, and no answer. Okay. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on the right side. I'm going to click score rubric. Okay. And I want an analysis. You can do a competency rubric, or you can do holistic, however you want to do it. I like analysis. Okay, and you want your total points. And so what I do it 5, 4, 3 average, 2 needs more, 1. And since I have 5 columns worth, that's going to be 25 points. And then I'm going to click grades. So a grade is going to be 5 points. Good will be 4. Average 3, needs more 2, not ready 1. Okay. If you wanted to, you could weight the categories depending on if, maybe sentence fluency is much more important to you than the completion. And then if I really wanted to grade it, I could do that. And this is just showing me what it looks like. And I'm going to click finished in my case because I'm done making my rubric. Okay. I'm not processing a grade though because I have no ones to grade yet. Now I'm going to open up Google Classroom though. And this is the easiest way I found to do this. And let's say my 1B class needs to do a writing assignment. I'm going to create an assignment. And call the writing prompt in this case. I'm going to add from Google Drive. There's my rubric. And I'm going to make each student a copy for themselves. And I'm going to assign it. Okay. And then I would go into that writing prompt, and I'm going to pick a student, whoever, and it will come up for me in a second. There we go. There's Grace's. So now I'm going to open up Grace's rubric. And, you know, her writing prompt might really be down here. She might have told me whatever. Equations are awesome. Right. And I'm going to go back up to add-ons. I'm going to go to orange slices. I'm going to go to score rubric. And if I want to, I can click the feedback button so I can type in feedback as I go along, or I can do it at the end. You know, whatever. If I think it's a good feedback, you know, great vocab. She's got all the words used, conventions. You know, there might be a few. Her work, insufficient. She needs to show more work. And she only completed 80% of the problems. Then I can click feedback, and you know what, her completion or her work, I can say, you know, you need to show all steps. I liked her sentence fluency, and I could say nice, you know, nice job if I wanted to. And then I'm going to click process grade. And now the rubric highlights. It shows them what their percentage is. It shows them any of my feedback I've given them. And then up here on the left, it also says that. So if I exit out, okay, and then I can go in here and give her the grade as well. And then if she goes back in later, she can click it and she can see everything I'm seeing as well.